Hip-hop and conspiracy theories, what do they have in common? Actually more than you think. With the internet being accessible to pretty much anyone, and with the new surge in interest in old beefs and unsolved murders, conspiracy theories are running rampant in the hip-hop community. Based on history and certain facts uncovered like COINTELPRO, it gives some of these theories credibility, but you should always do your own research and come to your own conclusions. So that brings us to our first conspiracy theory. The government had something to do with Old Dirty Bastard's death. Old Dirty Bastard said the government was after him and they wanted to kill him. In several interviews, hip-hop legend Russell Jones, better known as Old Dirty Bastard, said that then President George Bush wanted to kill him.
I think Bush is my worst nightmare. I think Bush got a personal beef with the old dirty bastard in this world. I think Bush is the most insanest motherfucker that ever motherfucking lived.
As you can see, Dirty felt some type of way about President George Bush. But in this next clip, ODB goes on to talk about the brainwashing that's taking place in hip-hop.
You know what I'm saying? Bottom line. The government brainwash our people with the mind control theory. That's what they do. So it makes our people like it. They keep playing that same song. The same song keep playing, you start to like it. You start to get probed with it. You start to get cloned with it. So then for the clone exists, then it just takes over. It takes over the human body. It takes over the spirit. It takes over the soul. And therefore, behold, that's what you got. That's what Dirty is here for. Dirty here just to keep it dirty. Dirty, 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 where we all come from.
In 1999, police tried to kill Old Dirty Bastard by letting off a blaze of gunfire at Dirty's car. He survived this attempt on his life.
Third time he got shot, the only thing, one thing the cops didn't know, he called his mother. It took me like 5 minutes to get down there. They had him down on the ground. They told me, get the way. I said, I ain't moving. I said, you won't kill my son here. So I heard the cops say, well, we got a big fish here. I said, you're going to regret those words.
Came with his gun out like we were a threat to them. Like they wanted us. I seen it in their face. They was coming with guns. One came on this side, the other came on this side, with their guns out pointing at him. So Dirty was like, man, these niggas trying to kill me. And I said, you know how Dirty's talk. He think everybody trying to get him. Considering what he done been through, he done been shot over here, stabbed, dying, this and that. So I guess his mind flipped and he said, man, I'm out of here. And he put his feet on the gas and he broke out.
ODB told numerous friends that he thought the FBI and other government cohorts wanted to silence him. And after several run-ins with law enforcement, he believes while in prison, they put a radio frequency identification chip, or RFID chip, inside him. To be perfectly clear, these chips do actually exist, and some Americans have already voluntarily had the chip implanted, and some US companies are also implementing the process. So why target ODB? Most likely it will be his large platform that he spoke from, and the fact that he's much outspoken about the inequalities in the United States, not to mention how vocal he was concerning President George Bush. ODB also traced his bloodline back to the tribe that sold Manhattan and made several suggestions that he wanted to obtain the land back. This would have definitely set off some alarms, as the system doesn't like to be rocked.
We're Indians. I say, and they used to say, yeah, we Indians, we sold Manhattan. I said, well, listen, they sold Manhattan for trinkets. So you always said, well, we're going to try to get it back. I said, Rusty, please.
The Indians sold Manhattan to the white. That's what that
for a penny.
That right there, to me, that that wasn't supposed to be said on national. What's the name? You know. And then he said, and then he said the black man. And then he said one more thing: the black man is God.
That's it.
Why we here? ODB before he passed used to always say they trying to kill me. The Illuminati.
That shit was real.
That shit was real.
It was real.
That shit
Yo,
was real,
what they did to my cousin, he was like, my cousin was too real. He was like how you say, like Malcolm X, like one of the voice.
He was the realest,
He was
man.
the voice, you know.
He was the realest.
So when he started talking about,
he wanted to buy back Manhattan.
Hold on, look, he started talking about like the things he was talking about was too real. Like he wasn't supposed to expose that fast. That's why you got people like I don't want to say their names though. You got a lot of people, they started exposing that flag when they got to a certain extent, because you couldn't do that at that point in time until you was up like that.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So it's like
whenever somebody become that high and like and voice their opinions, they start. You notice they become media puppets.
They start calling them crazy.
See, what they doing the cat with, because they don't. You talking too much. You see some shit, and you should shut your mouth. They don't want you talking.
That's why Dave
Chappelle ran from them.
They did that to Fat Joe.
What happened to Martin? They caught him in the street butt ass because you learned too much. You went too far, and now you need to hold it down.
So it's not a conspiracy.
It's not a conspiracy. If you gotta hold it down, you gotta hold it down. That's how they feel. But when you don't know how to hold it down, I guarantee you be in the media every day.
So we saying we all in agreement that them people is the one.
It's people out there, man.
Yeah.
It's people out there. I don't know them. I don't speak on them because I ain't meet them because I ain't a big thing. Like I'm like, you know, from the street.
But Dirty used to always.
See the black and white
Dirty used to always say the government is trying to kill him. He always said that.
People is out there.
On November 13th, 2004, 2 days before his 36th birthday, ODB died under mysterious circumstances. Though the official cause of death was an overdose, theories are that someone killed ODB by mixing the prescription drug tramadol laced in cocaine and gave it to him. He died later that evening. Here is the chilling account.
Hi, I'm John Norris with MTV News. One of the most outrageous and unpredictable figures in the world of hip-hop is dead. Russell Jones, a.k.a. Old Dirty Bastard, the perennially eccentric bad boy of the Wu-Tang Clan, died Saturday afternoon in New York at the age of 35.
I was late. I was supposed to meet RZA, actually. But I walk into, like, the studio area, and I see someone laying on the floor. But I'm thinking in my head, like, yo, I want to call the ambulance. Like, what's wrong with this person? Like, they're just on the floor, like, tossing, turning. They're in some kind of pain. I look, and I see this Old Dirty. Where's his brother comes in, and he's like, yo, call the ambulance. He stopped breathing. I called the ambulance, and the lady on the phone, she was giving me a hard time. I'm like, yo, send somebody now. And she's like, well, what's going on? I'm like, stop breathing. So she's like asking me a whole bunch of questions, and I'm like, are you going to send somebody now, or are you going to keep asking me all these questions? This person stopped breathing. By the time the ambulance gets there, they just put the blanket, they just put the sheet over his face.
This afternoon, ODB, whose real name was Russell Jones, collapsed in a recording studio.
He said, yo, you going with me? So I said, yeah, get a ticket. So I don't know, this dude named Jared. Yeah, you know Jared. Mm-hmm. Don't think I forgot about you, man. You hear me, Jared? All right. But anyway, he never got me a ticket. He sent Dirty out there with some guy that he called him his bouncer or his bodyguard and some other crackhead dude. All right? So you sending him out there with two people, there's no help for him. The promoters called me up and said, Papa Wu, your brother out here is going nuts. Can you come out? I said, I don't have no way to get out there. I said, well, just send him back. He said he didn't show up for one show and we paid him. He said, but the guys they sent him out here is no help. They going to buy him and shit. So I said, how much stuff do he got with him? He said he got a whole loads of shit. I think he took his whole pay that we gave him and brought like that, you know? And, you know, one thing has led to another. From that moment, I knew something was going bad.